Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, international YouTube celebrity and luxury goods expert, and today I'm doing a paid review for a good friend of mine. And I gotta tell you, this is my friend Craig Teal Jones, and we had a bit of a falling out. It's a long story, and I just want to say that, yes, I rang him up and apologized. I said, Craig, I've been a cunt. I want to be friends again. And Craig really's been one of my strongest fans. He sent me some wonderful scotch. He even gave me my lordship. See, I'm a laird. That's right. I'm a lorded gentry. Archibald Chesterfield. It's Lord Archibald Chesterfield III. And Craig's such a really cool guy, and I'm really pleased we're friends again. So it's all cool. Now, Craig, CTJ's collection, I was talking to him on Facebook. That's what happened. And he sent me a picture of his collection. And I said, hey, can I please do a review? I'll do a free review for you because I want to be, you know, Craig's a great guy. I want to be friends. And if I've fucking said something wrong, I want to fix it up. So I said to him, hey, can I please do a review? And he agreed. So I said, can I do a free review? And I've asked him about his collection. He sent me some details. Yes, I'll tell you what he's got. He's got a quartz golden eye. You know, I only wear two of the watches in the collection, either the Quartz Seamaster or the Breguet. Yes, the Breguet's awesome. I know you miss yours. Great bang per buck. I agree. I really miss my Breguet. And he sent me a few pics there as well. And he says there, on the left is the main or core collection comprising of an Omega Seamaster 300, fully restored and not a fucking Watchco. Well, I think the Watchco ones have a place in the marketplace too. A Breguet Type 20, a Hoya 844/2, and a solid 18K vintage 33mm manual wind Eberhard dress watch. In the middle is my fun, cheap, unusual collection comprising of the Vostok Amphibia and a Herma Le Mans chronograph Valjoux 7733. Finally, on the right is my everyday beater, an Omega Seamaster Professional. That's the Pierce Brosnan, the Golden Eye model. We'll probably chuck a sub 5513 in there at some point and be done. That's the plastic no date sub. He's really Craig, I am so pleased you're back in the Archie fold. Man, that means a lot to me, because this, before it was the Compact Organic Studio, this was the Craig Teal Jones Studio. And let me show you, on the wall in the corner, is the Craig Teal Jones certificate. Even when we were fighting, I still, that plaque is never removed, because this was originally the Craig Teal Jones Studio. That's what I named it. I named it the Craig Teal Jones Studio. So, yeah, I'm really pleased we're back in there. Now, let's have a bit of a discussion here. What do you fuckers think of his collection? And, I gotta tell you, I love the Omega 300. I reckon that is the sexy. It's a classic vintage piece. I love the NATO. It just works for me. The Hoya, I gotta be honest with you, it really doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't really do anything for me, but that's okay. You keep it there. The Breguet, fuck! And it's an Ehrenvale as well, because it doesn't have the date. Fuck, I prefer the no date one, and I gotta tell you, that's a fucking, I wish I had mine back, you know, that I missed my Breguet. Out of all the pieces, I mean, solid gold or Patex, what do I really yearn for? It's my fucking Breguet. I want my Breguet back. The Eberhard 18K, I actually don't hate it. I actually do like that. I love the script they use, it's not a top shelf brand, but it's he says to me it's solid 18K, which is not too bad there. Now his Vostoks, it's a place for shitters in the collection. It's a Russian, it's not a shitter, it's a Russian watch. Because of my Russian ex-wife, you know how I feel about anything made in Russia. The Herma, it's okay. Looks very much like a, what's that square fucking Hoya? Not the Monaco. It just escapes me. Alzheimer's is setting in, big boy. And the Quartz Seamaster. Now, I got to tell you, I've owned 2 Quartz Seamasters, and they were fucking cool watches. They were really cool. I know it's quartz, but they're accurate. It's the ultimate dive watch. It really, really is. And you've got the vintage one if you want if you want the, you know, the automatic, so mechanical. So I do agree with that. I think that is fucking fantastic. I think it's a really nice collection. It's beautiful. And Craig goes on to say there, the Hoya 844/2 was the first diver actually manufactured by Hoya and is from 1980. It was originally owned by a guy in the Italian army, not just any squatty on any old regiment. However, he was in the Reggimento Liguriano Serenissimo, which is the amphibious assault regiment based in Venice. He purchased the watch new in 1980 on his military base there and wore it on active duty and recreationally as well. So this is a diving watch that's actually been used for what it was made for. I also have some of the regimental souvenirs that he sent with the watch as well, which is nice to own. The 844/2 is rare, but to find one with this kind of provenance is like hen's teeth. The Eberhard is a great watch, very thin and solid, 18K gold. Only real watch aficionados will have heard of the brand, and they are tipped to become collectible by a few respected auction houses. The company played a huge part in the Swiss watchmaking industry and is still in the business under private ownership and not under an umbrella corporation, which is nice. Finally, the Herma Le Mans. What a cool watch. This is a true racing chronograph made in France using a Valjoux 7733 movement. Like many Hoyas and Breitlings of the time, this one has actually been used for racing and has the original owner's initials engraved on the case back and also his blood type. Very handy. This was done by many racers back in the day, so that if they were involved in a bad accident, it would be easy to find their blood type for a transfusion. The Herma also sponsored cars in various motorsports, including the 1970 London to Mexico Rally, where they sponsored several cars. Hope the extra info is of use and that you like my collection. Not a fucking Squally or Steinhardt in there. Regards, Craig. And I gotta say, there is some hope. This is, you know, it's a very interesting collection. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm drawn to the Breguet and the vintage Omega, but he's got some interesting pieces. I don't hate the Eberhard. That's a reasonable piece. And the Herma, that's an interesting story. It's nice to have that connection. Even the Hoya with that story, it kind of gives you an extra, I still don't like it, but it gives you an extra bit of nous there. And I gotta say, it's these are watches for using, and fuck, I love that Breguet. Just looking at the Breguet, it's fucking cool. So there we go. This is CTJ's Craig Teal Jones. This was originally the Craig Teal Jones studio. Very honoured to have him back under the fold. Thank you, Craig. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was a jerk. I was completely wrong. I want to stay friends. Peace to all, Craig. Love you to death. You're a really cool guy. And thank you for letting me review your collection. And this was a free review. That's right, a free review. Because normally I don't do shit for free, but for Craig, I'll make an exception. If you want a wristwatch review, $20 US. Look at the description of this video, and I'll do a video for you as well. So there you go, fuckers. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you nasty, vicious, vinyl, cheap fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Great vid.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.